What's going on, guys? What Charles is back with another video on the channel today. And in today's video, we are previewing the Packers at Dallas Cowboys Wild Card NFC 2023 to 2024 NFL Playoffs game. Sorry, that's a long time. Just basically NFC Wild Card. We'll preview all that just like we normally do. But as we get into this video, thank you so much for all the support. We are about 20 away. No, actually 28 away, almost 30 away from 800. So hope we can get there. I said around February, I think. So I hope we can get about like 900 by March and then the 1K by April. So we can get maybe gain 100 subs a month. That would be good. Thank you all for the support, like I said. Remember, we will be live tomorrow for the Packers at Cowboys Wild Card matchup. Also, I am, like I did just a bit ago, for the Browns-Texans. Texans won that. They are advancing. And the Dolphins-Chiefs. Chiefs about to win that game, too. So, I will have that only on scores video going. I remember, like I said at the beginning of the year, I'll be doing postseason just like I did last year. And I said that, a few weeks ago, I think, too. I'll be doing that. So, I'll keep that going for every postseason game, including especially the Packers-Cowboys. That will also be going over my Cowboys highlights preview video, the only on scores video for there. And, yeah. That's going on for the channel for some updates, and I'll have some something tomorrow for the upcoming game, for the Cowboys game, some little short for it as well. And that's about it, really. We go remember live around 3 o'clock tomorrow, so that'll be good. Maybe I'll be able to make videos this week because there is a chance of snow here. There's a good chance, and I think I'll be out. Maybe I'll be able to make videos or something and get ready for any NFL games and or Cowboys games, Same thing, I'll be doing NFL videos and Cowboys, but like regular videos I usually do, but that's what I'll do during the week, and it will be a little sadder if there's no Cowboys game because, well, we lost. Hope that doesn't happen. We're going to preview, and to make sure that doesn't happen, we're going to preview all that stuff that we need to do and what's at stake for us to win. Let's go right into this video. Here we go, Squad. I got Packers at Cowboys 2023 NFC Wild Card game preview. So here we go. I'm gonna try to here we go. Here we go. All right, so trying to move my thing here. We got Packers at Cowboys. So here we have the Packers sitting at 9-8. Cowboys, us 12-5, finishing the season. Record really doesn't matter going into this point. I guess if you want to count how many wins and losses they had, it really is just about staying alive, about advancing. Really, that's it. Dallas picked to win by 7. Over-under, I believe, is something else. The over-under, I believe, to this game is 50. So, sorry, 50 to this game, 50.5. So, let me know in the comments section below what you think. All right, so when and where? Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Central Time at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas on Fox. That's where it'll be basic, one of your average Cowboys games. It'll be America's game of the week. It's always like that. 3:30, we get more of those than probably anybody else, especially with the same commentators. Predict the score for me in the comment section below. I got 37-20 Cowboys, so it will be, you can say, a blowout. It'll be about a 3-score game, 3-possession game. So, yeah, basically when we need to do this game, if this scores like this, I'll be perfectly fine, especially if I get it right. Type down for Cowboys, type GB for Packers in the comment section below. Hopefully, Cowboys take care of business, and we'll get into that in just a second. Key players and groups to watch for the Cowboys. So you got QB Dak Prescott. Can he have a good game? Yes, I believe he can. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb and any other receiver you want to go for. We also can include, we'll talk about in a second, Tyler Smith on that for the O-line. Tight end Jake Ferguson. We talk about him and all that. We can see his numbers, and we also see CeeDee Lamb's numbers with 1,749 yards with 12 TDs and 135 receptions this year. That's pretty good for him. That's pretty good for him, and I didn't mean Ferguson's number. I meant Lamb's numbers. And then we have O-line. I believe Tyler Smith is playing in this game. If we can keep our O-line healthy with Zach Martin and that, not really have anything and not have any downfalls in this game, I'm sure we'll do fine. We got key players groups to watch for the Packers. So we have Jordan Love, and we'll talk about his stats in just a second. He's a young QB, first starting, and he got the Packers in the playoffs. We really didn't think they would, but they somehow snuck in there and got it. We got Aaron Jones, as well, containing, and we know we've had our run defense be a little tricky, but I think maybe Hankins may be back. I didn't see him on the injury report, so I think he is ready to go. Aaron Jones' stats 656 yards this year, so he didn't have that many yards this year, so maybe just some quits. Only 2 TDs, 142 attempts, so you can easily handle him, but remember, he was injured at quite a few times, so he may be a little bit banged up. We have, Jaden Reed and Christian Watson, maybe some Romeo Doubs. This game containing anyone that you can, this defense is going to, because I can see us making mistakes and getting them TDs, and we'll go to the box score in just a bit. But with Jaden Reed having 793 yards for 8 TDs, 64 receptions this year, that's pretty good. Not as good as Lamb. Lamb's almost got 1,000 more than him. But seriously, this is exactly an offense that can go on this defense if this defense doesn't show up to play. And then we have also, I want to go over Jair Alexander versus CeeDee Lamb. This will be in a matchup, but I think CeeDee Lamb will be able to get through him. He did last time they met up back last year, so we'll see what happens then. But I definitely think that could happen. CeeDee Lamb. All right, we got to compare quarterbacks here. Jordan Love versus Dak Prescott. Dak has thrown more completions and out of just a little bit more attempts, 11 more attempts, so that's pretty good. We have pass yards goes to Dak again. He was about third, I believe, in pass yards this year. Jordan Love was just a little bit behind him with 4,159. Dak had the 4,516. And then Dak led the league in touchdowns. He led the league in interceptions last year, led the league in touchdowns this year, 36. Only threw 9 interceptions. I think he said he was only going to throw 10, so there. And then Love has thrown 32 TDs, 11 interceptions, so not that far off from Dak. Jordan Love has had some up and downs this year, so not as you would think. Those stats are good. They are really good. He has not played as consistent as Dak, but yes, don't underestimate Jordan Love tomorrow. All right, so like I said, 36 TDs, led the league. Very impressive, man. I'm very proud of Dak, what he's done this year. Hopefully he plays a fantastic playoff game because I really would love to keep him. I really don't want him to suck and us lose. Then really, not just being hated, but something's going to happen. Or he may leave, especially maybe after the season he had. Maybe we'll have some lean towards that. Maybe but you got to go far in the playoffs. You got to be able to play well. You got to play well in the playoffs. You need to be able to play at a higher standard than you do, as people judge you for. In a regular season, that you can play good all you want, and that really affects you. But come playoff time, you need to play like that. If you don't, yeah. I mean, he's played. The only bad games I would say he had was 2016 against, not 2016, 2000 and maybe 18 against the Rams, and then the 2021, 2022 games against the Niners. Definitely, those were sucky games. I really don't. The Bucs game, it was his best game, and the Packers, he actually played really well in 2016. I really think it was the defense not able to hold Aaron Rodgers. He was a rookie. He was young. 2018, Seahawks, he led us down the field, was able to score in that wild card game. So, definitely, let's see if he can do that tomorrow. So we talk about what to do to win. Please don't be like first-round exits. I tell you one thing, this team is judged so much. We put the quotations right here. Don't be like first-round exits. Don't come out and play like first-round exits. Don't even finish first-round exits, or else you will be judged. This is a year. Even Stephen A. Smith said it. If you don't know Stephen A. Smith, he rips on the Cowboys a lot. He's an analyst on ESPN. Even he said it. This is the year for the Cowboys to win. This is the best year they have a chance at to win a Super Bowl, to go to a Super Bowl since 1995 or 1996 when they won. Last time they won a Super Bowl. We have a team that's so much better. The offense is, with Dak and Lamb, a much better unit. I really think the only problem is that run offense, which we may, after last week, I know it's against a bad Commanders defense, but, maybe you can play like that. You'll be well. We have potential. And then we have the defense that has been at its best, I really think, in the past years. With Micah still playing awesome, maybe some days he doesn't have the best day. I think Tank Lawrence has been out there more. We've had a lot more corners getting involved. The D-backs like Gilmore, Jordan, Lewis. I think we've definitely had some more involvement in that defense with Dan Quinn having one of his finest domination in the home too. I know the road's been tough. But it's not, you got blown out twice, I know, but you kept them with the Dolphins. I mean, you did all that, and I really think we should have won that game, but we didn't. Beating good teams, not like, Eagles, Lions, almost beating the Eagles the first time. All that, we're really proud of. This team is go far, and if you choke it tomorrow, I don't know what to do, because I don't really know. Maybe it's the curse that was lifted for one thing, but I don't know. Offensive execution to no turnovers, yes. The thing about this offense is we've had some turnovers. Dak has only had 9 interceptions, but he was on a streak where he was having no interceptions and no turnover. Now, then when it started to get into the Eagles game, he had turnover. Bills game, he had turnover. Of course, that was a bad moment. Dolphins, no, he didn't. Maybe you can count it maybe on his stats. It did go with the stats, though, on him losing the ball, so it's something to do with that, but I don't think it was his fault. It was Lukey. Lions threw a bad pick, and then the Commanders was tipped, so it really wasn't on him, but definitely this is an offensive issue with turnovers and some execution problems, and we're going to go with the defense now. Defense has been really well the past couple games. Actually, the Dolphins game, I think you could have done better, especially at the end. There was something I think that happened there. The Lions, you played awesome until the final moments when it mattered most, and then you stopped the 2-point conversion, so you're fine. Even if there was a so-called rigged when it wasn't. And then you had the Commanders played great that game. Of course you should have. And be the better team. Be the better team. We are the better team. Play like the better team. You always worry about the Cowboys in the playoffs. You always worry about the Cowboys in the regular season if they want to be able to show up and play well. This Packers team has been inconsistent all year. They have ups and downs. You really haven't. You went on a really good streak and going from 5-3 to 10-3. Then losing to the Bills, Dolphins, and then you had Lions and Commanders. You won that. Now it was kind of up and down at the beginning of the season. Going 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, and then 4-2, 5-2, and then lost again. So it's regular season. But Packers have had some up and down. Are they good or bad? You need to play like the better team. And no penalty, boys, please. No more mistakes of that. I don't want it costing us on big plays. We can't have that tomorrow. Please, please, please. We're one leading in the league. No. All right. So now we go on schedule. The Packers. They are 3-2 in the past 5 games. They're coming off a narrow win against the Bears. Vikings, a blowout win over Minnesota. Barely beat the Panthers, so that's also one of my up and down. And then the 2 games after that, or before that, not really good. After beating Kansas City, you were 0-2 after that. The Giants, bad loss. The Bucks, a bad loss. You let Baker Mayfield go over you. Now, I could have said that, the Packers, definitely, but, I think the Green Bay Packers are definitely up and inconsistent, and we see right there. Question for the dog. Oh, sorry about our schedule. The Commanders get blowout win. Lions barely beating them, and then the Dolphins and Bills. Dolphins was tough. Bills was not. You got basically was 31-3, and the Eagles really good win. When I was at the game. Question for the Dog Squad, will Dak have a good playoff game and beat the narrative? The narrative is he can't play well in playoff games. I already told you. He's had really the Niners games, but he hasn't always won them, and he's been there for a while. Yes, I definitely think he can. I've got more confidence in him. Even if we lose tomorrow, I really think he won't be the problem. I really think he'll have some good games. We'll get over there in just a second when we get in the box score and see how much I really think he'll have a good game. All right, so this is my bracket I made, 2023-24 NFL playoff bracket made by TradeDog60. So you saw earlier the Texans beat the Browns. I think the Chiefs already beat the Dolphins. So and we still Steelers Bills on Monday. It's supposed to be tomorrow, but it got moved, so that's going to suck because I can't watch another playoff game for the Cowboys game. I kind of wanted to, but that's fine. Well, we have more on Monday though, but it's supposed to snow and all that, so we'll probably be sitting here cozy and all that. And I'll be doing some stuff, getting ready for the game and all that, and I'll be here live, like I said, 3 o'clock. So, good games on. You got the Dolphins, Chiefs, which is about to finish. We'll probably Chiefs won that, like I said. Packers, Cowboys tomorrow. Go Cowboys. Rams, Lions will be a great game. You saw my predictions. Go check that out. If you didn't, and if you did, great. The Lions, I picked them to beat the Rams. That'll be a close game, though. And then you got the Eagles, Bucks then that night. I think the Eagles will actually have to win a playoff game. I don't think the Bucs are going to. I know the Bucs want to, but and the Eagles may sound like bad, that. But I think, as a Cowboys fan, I hate saying it, but the Eagles, I think, will get their win. I just don't think it's going to. They're going to end it like that. Steelers and Bills. Bills should just take care. They got the better team, obviously. But yeah, that's going to be some good games. The Steelers-Bills will be at around 3:30 on Monday. So we got basically 2-2-2 instead of 2-3-1, which is actually good. It's good. All right, so offense versus the defense. We have the Packers offense not even top 10 in anything. 11th overall, 14th in passing, which is good, 15th in rushing. So, the defense will be able to handle it. Our defense is 5th, and then bumped up to 16th. So overall 5th, and the passing is pretty good. Top 5 in that, and 16th. Not so good for rushing. Hopefully we're going to be better tomorrow. Against a 15th rushing offense, so it should help. And then defense, not even anywhere close. Passing is actually not bad. They're almost in top 10. Overall, they're 17th, though, and their rushing is not very good. If you can get Tony Pollard to get the ball more, I sure say he can do it. Or Rico Dowdle. He's been pretty well. If they both stepped up a level, if Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle, they may be the same. I think Pollard's better, of course, since more yards for him, but he plays more. If they were both like last year, we'd have one of the best. We'd be like Detroit, Miami. And then the offense, top 5. Overall, they're 5th. Passing, they're really good. 3rd in there. The rushing needs some work, 14th in that. So, you got some stuff to do for that, but that's pretty good. Main concern of the game, coming out ready in the playoffs. We all get concerned as Cowboys fans. Really the only concern. Will you come out ready to playoffs, or will you not choke? And I really hope you don't. Can't stand it. I don't want to go live with it. I'm trying to enjoy a snow week this week. So please, please, please don't let me have that hanging over my head. I want some happiness hanging over my head, too. All right, we've seen the Cowboys and Packers last 2 playoff matchups. If this was on my Denver Boys reports, I had some videos of it. 2014, actually it was 2015. But going into 2014 through 15's playoffs, not what we wanted. The Cowboys, Dez, not catch. It was a catch when it was ruled a catch a couple years later. And it sucked. Could have won that game, but we didn't. Could have had stuff broken. And 2016, we had an easy chance. You're going against Aaron Rodgers. 2016, 2017. Dak and Zeke were rookies. And sadly, they made... That was the last time the Packers played the Cowboys in the playoffs. I've only seen the Cowboys beat the Packers once. 2016, regular season at Lambeau. I've never seen them play. I've never seen them beat them. Never seen us beat them at home. So hope that changes tomorrow. Heartbreaker. So both chances could have made the divisional, could have made Super Bowl run. The Packers, once again, stepped right through it. Hopefully that doesn't happen tomorrow, because now it's about time with Niners. No Rodgers, and no Crosby, and no Dez no catch. I want Dez, but, no Dez, no catch. No Dez catch. All right. It should say 36 passing TDs. Number 1 and number 2 are going up against each other. High ranked of it. I thought it was it's 34-36, but he does have the leading TDs. And Jordan Love has 32. This can be a good competition between which quarterback can play its best, and it depends who you're going against. Dak going against a not-so-good secondary. Love going against a pretty good secondary. Who will do the best? I think it'll be Dak. And I think Dak can go well against the second. Look, we've gone against Bills and Niners, and Dak's really not had his best game. That's what's going to have us trouble. Now, if we go play the Niners, I really think we may have a shot, because playoffs may be more tough. We'll see. It seems like we'd be a lot of teams, good teams. Can we beat those great teams? And Bills and Niners, man, haven't been the best. And especially it's on the road. I'm sure if we play them at home, I think we've been better. That's going to hurt us, but I have still confidence in this team. Box score prediction with specifics. I say first quarter's be a 13-3 game. I think it'll be Packers getting the ball first. They'll go 3 and out, or they'll get some first downs, and then they'll have to punt or something. Dak with a TD pass to Fergie, I think. They'll go down the field and score. They'll miss extra points for some reason. Pick 6, Donovan Wilson. When it's 6-3, they get the ball back. Praying that they do not score somehow. It's pick 6, 13-3. Second quarter, Dak and the Cowboys get it to 20-10. So, it could be better, but that's good. Prescott 1 TD to Lamb. I think he'll make it 20-3, but Jones gets it to make it a Green Bay touchdown to 20-10 for half. And then the Cowboys start getting back and more into it. Prescott, another TD to Brandon Cooks. Aubrey kicks a field goal. But they do make it 20-17 with a Love TD to Watson, but then the scores happen afterwards. And then the Cowboys go pretty dominant in the fourth. They got a strip sack fumble to make it 37-17. Then it's a field goal, 37-20. Cowboys win. They advance the divisional round, and we'll see who we play. Honestly, I would like to play Eagles or 49ers. I really don't. Eagles or what did you call it? Eagles, Bucks. Look, we love the Rams. I would love the Rams to win it. I would love it. Would really help us because I really don't want to play the Lions again. They're tough. We beat them, but they're tough still. They're going to be out for blood. They didn't like what happened last time, even though it was the right thing. I still think it was unfair to us too, but we already went with that. And then injuries and news for Dallas. Really, the only thing is Cooper Rush is if he's needed. If Dak somehow gets hurt or does not, hopefully he does not, please. Or if somehow we're up by like a lot. Neil, he's in an illness, so we may get Trey Lance. Maybe something if we're up by a lot. So to be part of the Dog Squad, go Cowboys and enjoy the game. No Merry Christmas this time, as I've had a mistake by a few times. Leftover from the Cowboys-Dolphins preview. But that's going to do it for today's Dog Squad. Remember, I'll be live tomorrow. I'll have the Dolphins-Chiefs if it ended. Let me check and see if it's ended. The clock, it's at 39 seconds, and it's about to end. So I'll get that going for y'all. It is around 10:17 now, it looks like. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and get that highlight video out for y'all, and this video will be posted. Probably it'll be either tonight or you're watching this on game day on tomorrow. Today is game, so it'll be either that. I may just go and post it right after. As you can see, it just finished. Chiefs 126-7. Man, poor Dolphins. I don't know how we lost them, but and remember we'll have a live tomorrow. I'll also prepare for the game. I think that's about it. We'll still have the only all scores for all that. We'll have the Rams Lions only all scores as well, but. That's going to do it for today, Dog Squad. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Keep enjoying my videos and have the great rest of your day. If it's game day, go Cowboys. If it's not, still go Cowboys. See ya. Peace.